I'm Catherine Ross, and I'm here live from the NYSE with Jim Cramer. Jim, what's on the top of your mind?
Top of my mind is when you downgrade a stock, it's supposed to go down a lot, right? But here it is, UNH is actually up off of a Jefferies downgrade. And what does that say? It says that the market is being buoyed, the S&P, taking things up that shouldn't be, and that's because all that really matters is trade talks. So the ripple of trade talks is, imagine, it goes to S&P, trade talks positive, goes to S&P, and then takes up stocks that would normally be down. Now, we own UNH for action alerts, but if you were a hedge fund manager, you'd be selling UNH right here, okay, betting that it's going to go back down 4. So there's a trade that's against what I care about, but because I'm trying to make money for you, both traders and investors, you sell UNH. Investors, after it comes back down, we bought some at $215, you can buy it. The whole downgrade was about warrant. And you see this in everything, which is warren. And a word to the wise to the Chinese, you will never have your say with Elizabeth Warren. She's going to be like your toughest NBA critic.
Whew. All right, Jim, let's talk about trade because right now we're...
Kenny Atkinson, the coach of the Nets, is a great man. Just want to put in a plug for him. It's why we're getting a package.
All right, so...
We used to have a Nets package, and we're going back and getting one because we think that they're so great.
They're great games. Fantastic games.
Fun
Okay, so the market is up about 160, or the Dow is up 160 points, my bad.
Trade.
On trade because Trump said that he's going to meet with Vice Premier Liu on Friday.
He also said, do they want a deal or not? He's presenting them as desperate. I think that internally, what they're really talking about, just so you know, is are they going to abandon, is the president going to abandon his 7 deadly sin insistence, that's Navarro, and instead capitalize on something else that I know that they care about, which is that their plan had always been the same, which is they take tariffs to 25, threaten 30, and they can take them down if the Chinese play ball, and if not, they keep them, and the American people make money, which of course is the way the president thinks it. So what you really want to stay close to is the notion of, are they going to get, the Chinese going to get relief on the next 5, October 15. Now remember, some people say, well, that's relief on America. That's not the way he views it. And I think that the possibilities of relief on October 15th are certainly in play. Anything larger, not in play.
All right, Jim, we've got a fantastic show over on bullmarketfantasy.com. I'm so excited. We've got 2 big guests. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, look, one of my idols is a fellow by the name of Chris Long. You might know Howie Long, who's on Fox. Chris Long played for the Eagles, and he played for the Patriots, one of the few people who's traded on back-to-back Super Bowls. But more importantly, the Chris Long Foundation, which I got involved in, is an amazing foundation that all stems from actually from what happened in Charlottesville, which was quite bad. He went to University of Virginia. But also, remember, he donated all his paychecks. That's a very special thing to do. Not many people donate their what they make for charity. This man is a special young man. I've had the privilege of meeting him several times. If we were all Chris Long, we would have one heck of a country.
All right, so guys, tune in around...
Don't forget Eric Dickerson.
I know Eric Dickerson.
First time I ever played fantasy was when he was in. Actually, the second time I got in 1979. But people don't remember, Dickerson was Zeke, okay? He was Saquon. He was all these people wrapped up. He was Barry Sanders. I mean, and he's going to be on the show. And he's going to play against me. Jersey Jeff beat me last week. He's going to play against me. He's got to pick a tight end. He's got to pick a wide receiver. He's got to pick a running back. I don't know. Maybe he just picks Rams and I have a shot. I need that because otherwise I'm going to lose. Oh, by the way, I've got Hormel on tonight. That's important because I'm thinking about putting that in the bullpen. Quite a name. I had the pumpkin spice spam. Not really as much of a spam eater as I used to be when I was not as well off. It's something you tend to step away from. But but I want to try their new burgers. And I like Justin's very much.
I've got Hormel this afternoon. I was going to ask them about their burgers too.
Applegate's been my fave for years and years and years, and still is. It's what we use for bacon. I was working if there was any Spam juice on my tie. Spam juice is still a delicacy where I'm from, as is fricadellen. I don't know if you know fricadellen, but that's Scrapple. I don't know if you know Scrapple, but that's...
I do know Scrapple.
It's the end of the line.
I do have family in Philly.
I like fricadellen. Okay.
All right.
Caterpillar up 2.5.
All right, we got to move on to our Action Alerts Plus show. So guys, if you're tuning in to our Facebook Live or on TheStreet.com, we're now heading over to our Action Alerts Plus Daily Rundown show over on ActionAlertsPlus.com. Thanks for watching. Jim, thanks for joining. We'll see you there.